we are going to make an Haoommm intro right now. I heard there was a radio show that was really a podcast. We've been waiting patiently for the ratings skyrocket. See, radio show, but it's a podcast. Oh yes, but it's a podcast. Yes. But it's a podcast. Haoommm Radio, but it's a podcast. At Nate the producer, I am Davion. Good night.
Haoommm Radio. Haoommm Radio. But it's a podcast show.
Welcome to the Haoommm Show, brought to you by Compton Mania, and your host tonight, Showtime. Walk in.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode, bringing all the smoke right here. Bring it all. Brought to you by Cash. Bringing all the smoke. What does that mean? Bringing all the smoke means that I accept any challenges that stand in my way, that's either in my way that I have to achieve in order to get my ultimate goal, or anything that's just in my way. So I want all the smoke. I want everything it is that I have to go through in order to get to what I'm supposed to be here to get. Facts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about some real stuff. We as a people, what are we doing? What are we doing today? Something amazing today. As a people, we're fighting for justice. Justice to stand with those that don't have a voice to speak for themselves. And what do I also stands for? Accountability. To say, hey, we as a people need to knock off all this violence. For it's already enough that we battle outside forces, but to be battling inside, we gotta stop that, bro. What are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing? Why are we even waking up if we not gonna do what we here to do? Life is but a thin vapor. So you decide how you want to live your life. Ah! Boom! And ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Haoommm of a show for you today. You like the way how I did that, huh? Haoommm, of course you did. We have a dope guest on the show, and let me introduce him the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, he hails from Long Beach, California.
LBC.
You can even say the North Side to be specific.
North Side.
And this is Mr. Paper. We're talking about Mr. Raw Dog.
Raw Dog.
Mr. Beat It Up.
Talk to me.
Mr. True Player.
Talk to me.
Mr. One Night. Mr. We Do.
Yeah.
Mr. Hell No. Mr. Bad Girl. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Victor Moon. Victor Money. What's the deal, my guy?
If you don't know the name, it's Victor Moan, Victor Money, a.k.a. Vic James, B. Flossie. Talk to me.
And the cool part about it, I see you very drippy. He do have on a 49er jacket, you know.
Yeah, you see, Niners.
Yeah. Whose house? Rams house. But y'all beat us twice this year, man.
Yeah. Last year, too, we beat y'all twice.
Anyway, but let's get into why we here. No more NFL stuff like that. We went further than them. Last word. But but let's talk about this, bro. Where did you, because you're a rapper, when did you first fall in love with the music?
Man, I fell in love with the music since I was a kid. Like, just the love of it. I just always wanted to hear myself, Hearing myself and just writing was always, something that was me, Right. Since karaoke. Mom's bought me a karaoke machine, and
what
there,
brand was it?
What brand?
Yeah. He said, I don't know, nigga, it just worked.
Yeah, it was just a microphone, and I had a cassette tape, put it in, and I would hear the music, and my grandpa, he bought me it was like a little rap book, and from there I would just recite the raps that was in there. Matter of fact, we formed a little group. My brother, my sister, and me. Like, we had my brother here make the beat. I still remember the beat that he made. It was like, that shit was like, boom, 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 boom. And I used to come off to that. Me and my sister would come off to that shit, and we'd kill it. We'd recite some of the stuff out of the book, and then from there we add our little extras to it, and we was having fun. Like,
when you say that, like, the way how I picture it is like that 5 Heartbeat moment, where like he pull out like the song and the sister come in and grab the mic. Like, as a group, were you guys a group?
We was a group. But it was like, it was for fun,
Right.
We just had fun. Like, with music, you got to have fun, or you're just going to take away. With anything that you do, you got to have fun with it. And sometimes, I fall back from that. Sometimes I take everything serious, and I'm like, man, we got to get this right, got to get this right. And I just need to go back to having fun, which, right. That's why what I'm doing now. That's why I constantly drop music, that's just me.
That's what's up. And it's crazy because when you say like being serious and having fun, like, is it because like you really serious about your craft? So it's like having that seriousness and that fun side. Do they ever clash at times?
Yeah, it clashes a lot because it's basically listening to what critics say. Like, it's always going to be people telling you, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should do that. when you drown that out,
Right.
then you notice that you could really go further when you do that. Shit, LeBron James, I seen something when he won a championship with the Lakers. He said he stopped listening to the critics. Like, he didn't pick up his phone or listen to the news. He waited till after the championship and he drawn it out, won. Then he said, "What's next? What's the next level I gotta accomplish?" Like, so, you know, me, I'm gonna continue to do music. I'm gonna continue to do write songs, write music, because it's my passion. It's what I love to do. You know, when I'm not doing it, I feel
kind of incomplete.
Yeah, you could say incomplete. That's how it is.
That's like Cisco. Without you, girl. So, but before we go to another commercial break, I wanted to ask you.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Like, what do you still remember your first rap song that you had wrote?
I do. I don't remember all of it, bits and pieces, but I remember like it was something like, "You stepping in the ring with the king. You artificial, don't swing. You get knocked out your seat. You get defeated. I'm pushing you. You get deleted. I'm blowing holes in your body. Having you dancing around like Scotty Too Hottie." I thought that was hard back in the day.
I mean, the punchlines is on fire still. You probably still could use that. I thought it was pretty dope. I mean, the Scotty Too Hottie probably outdated.
Yeah.
But other than that was hard, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Talk to me. Good luck.
Talk to me. And ladies and gentlemen, while we're talking to you, we're going to take a break and you enjoy this.
Maddox.
Talk to me. So it's crazy because I wanted to give out some history. Like, I know we went to Long Beach, Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. The
J-Town.
Like, I stayed on Market and Long Beach Boulevard, right behind the pawn shop.
I stayed on Market, right, and Long Beach Boulevard, right there.
Right. So I used to walk from there to your house, and then we would walk to the J. That's crazy, bro.
No, time flies, man. Real.
That was like 1999, 2000.
Around there, yeah.
That's crazy. So even back then you were rapping. But the dopest thing, like, I want people to get to know, of course, you Victim Money, Victim On, but like you as an individual, like you've always been like kind of shy and stuff, which is trippy because it's like you shy, but when you get on stage, you be killing it. How do you deal with that transition?
It's I always loved attention. Like I just attention. I gotta have it. Like when we was in school, I sharpened my pencil like 10 times. You know, just so everybody can see me. You know, but other than that, like with the music, like I always, worked on music, and behind the scenes, I'm in the mirror rapping or doing something. Like I want to be famous. Like, but when it came, it was like, oh, I'm shy. Like you have to kind of like talk to me,
right?
And then you'll see who I am. You'll get to know me once you start talking to me. It's not me being what some people say self-centered. You can see that he all for itself. It's not like that. It's how I was raised. This is me. You just, everybody is different. So it's like once you get to,
and on top of that, like high school is like the first time where you like start to go into your independence too, because it's just like middle school. It's like a bunch of you guys, but then also you going to high school, ladies and gentlemen. Like he was a ladies' man, so the ladies were swarming around him like flies, bro. You were like the it guy, bro. Like how did you deal with being shy to when you go to high school, everybody's on you?
I was never the aggressor. They was on me. they was jumping on me. Like I had a girl grab me, like, and I just go with it. Like I was never the person to take the first step. It was always a step coming to me, and throughout the years, it kind of like changed a little bit. I was like, I got to get out of this, and as far as like, I know if a man, when he wants a woman, he has to approach her. That's what I do know. So it's like that's when the shyness, you have to knock it, you got to dust it off and go forth. You got to go for what you want.
Right.
So that's how it is, like, but just being shy, like, I don't know. I know you gotta get out of it. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, it helps me. It helps me move forward. Like, whatever it is. If people ask me all the time, like, how did you get up there and do that? Like, how did you do that? Like I would have been scared and this and that. Like, I'm like, I was nervous too. Like,
man, real talk.
But I would say this is what I want to do in my head. Like, what I'm going through, like, man, this is me. This is what I want to do. How you want to be famous? How you want to be a rapper if you can't even get up and talk to these people? So it'll give me that strength and to move forward, and I'll do it. And the next thing you know, it's like oh, shit, he did it, and everybody applauding and everything, and it turned out good, So you never know. Just do the shit.
Right. Just put yourself out there, and that's dope. I remember, too, at the J, I remember Mr. Browning, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Like Mr. Browning was such a component into like telling kids to go after their dreams. And I remember you rapping on stage at the school, like that. That right there is crazy. Like, didn't y'all have a group?
Yeah, Through the Hallway. You
Through the Hallway. That's crazy.
Yeah. That right there showed the leadership qualities in myself, because I formed a group. Like I got it tatted on my arm, and I felt like that was a big accomplishment. Just like the album TP4R, I felt like I accomplished something I always wanted to do, put out an album instead of just a lot of people can't do that. They can if they try and put the hard work in.
But it takes courage. It takes balls to do that, man.
Someone else told me that too. They said, "How do you do that?" Like, it's like this stuff that I look at like it's kind of small. People look at it like it's big. Like, how are you doing this? How are you getting up and doing, speaking, rapping the song on stage? There we go again. Like, I like the attention.
Right.
Well, yeah, I still have the shyness there. Like, hey.
And that's crazy. Like, okay, you put out a lot of music. Like, which one of the songs is like one of your favorites? Like Mr. Beat It, like Beat It Up is like, it's funny because I just a little short, and then I'll let you explain. Like, that's like terminology from when we were kids. Like, you know what I mean? Beat it up. Like talk to us about any of your songs, but any of them. Like, which one?
It's really like, I don't have a favorite. It's like I have favorites at different times. Like, however I'm feeling, or wherever state I'm at. Like just the other day, I was washing dishes, and I was playing a couple of my songs, and I kept skipping. It wasn't the one, and I stopped at a certain one, and then it started making me feel good. So it was like food. It was food to me. So it's like, it's all about it. All music is like that. When you listen to music, like, you're not feeling that at that time, but later on you feeling it, or a couple weeks from now, it's the hottest song. So, but with my music, like, the song probably, like, right now, one of my latest ones, I like Hit the Road, because it's like I've been in relationships and everything, and it's like a lot of drama and everything. So it's like I don't put my hands on women. So it's like I'd rather hit the road instead of I like to be the provider. I'm a man. I like to be the breadwinner, and if things ain't working out, like, it's like I'd rather hit the road and then somebody tell me to hit the road.
Right. Is it harder too to like date and do your dream? Do you feel like sometimes they can get in the way of each other?
In the beginning, it's lovely. Like they loving it. Like they love the music, and they own me. And then
Victor Money, talk to me.
talk to me. And then next thing you know, like once the feelings get all there, then it starts changing. Like they start really paying attention to the music and like, oh, this is how you mean. This is what you're doing. What? Who you fucked on the balcony? Who you did this? Like, and then it's like it turned into like, oh yeah, we know music is powerful, but it changes, you know.
So would you say like in the music, like you can separate that from like music is like a form of expression. So it doesn't mean that something actually happens, but sometimes they think that actually happened, like that in specific, or maybe it did happen in the past.
Yeah.
But they make it present, like.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like they need to separate the reality from entertainment. It's also, you know, a lot of it could be real, but a lot of it could be entertainment, you know. And a lot of, like you said, a lot of stuff is from the past, you know. You just put it together, you write it down, and yeah, whoever you with at that very time, like I got a song called that I'm getting ready to put out. I'm dropping on Valentine's Day. It's You the Only One I'm Calling, like that's a hit. Like it's a real
You
hit.
the only one I'm calling. So
Featuring Ike Kendall. It's hot.
Oh, okay. And like with that, I want to just talk a little bit about that in specifics. Like it's always dope to have that one that you can always like call.
Now, the reason why I feel that way about this song because majority of my songs are all explicit. So this song right here you can play it anywhere. You know, it's not you can play it in the church if you want to. It's not a gospel song, but it's more like you can play it at the schools everywhere. Like it's like I really feel confident about the song. I feel confident about most of my music. I feel confident about. It's
the cleanest one.
Yeah, it's the cleanest one.
There we go. See, I figured it out. So, yeah, we're gonna take another commercial break, and we will be back.
Compton Mania! Compton Mania! Compton Mania! For all ages, from 0 to infinity. All ages got something from Compton Mania. Compton Mania. Compton Mania. Woo! Compton Mania.
Now, my God, like, what were some of your biggest influences in life?
As far as artists, it was I like Too Short.
What's my favorite word?
He was when I was a kid. I always used to like Too Short. Coolio, I like Coolio. Ice Cube.
Yes.
Snoop. 50 Cent when he came out, like, and you know he was like one of my icons now. You know, Penny Hardaway. And sure, I got the fresh pennies on.
Penny.
And Floyd Mayweather.
Money man. And I know you had a relationship with Mr. Lai. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Lai. He we was in class. He was my math teacher. I was in class one day and I was writing a rhyme in class instead of doing my work. And he walked by and he said, "Oh, you a rapper?" I said, "Yeah, I rap." He said, "Come to the studio when you get off." I'm like, "Oh, you got a studio?" And we linked up since then, and we was hitting the studio, and the group through the hallway. We was going to the studio, and from Kimosabi, Mr. Peter Lai.
That's dope. Like everybody, like that. That's dope for a teacher to take some time out with a student and really get into their craft. But Victor Money, bro, what's next for you, brody?
What's next is I have that hit I was telling you about. You the only one I'm calling. Like that's the one right there. Like it's I plan on doing it big with there as far as marketing and promoting. Like that's the one that everybody wanted. That's gonna be that one. That's the one everybody is gonna want to hear. I think it's a real good song.
And it sounds like it's something that we need to hear right now. It's been like a lot of loss. It's been like a lot of F this and F that. But to like give out some love and to be like, you the only one I'm calling. Like I think that's appropriate timing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The song you the only one I'm calling. It was a woman I was dealing with, and how she changed all of that, I believe, and it helped me write that with ease. Like it was like it just all came to me, and I think, yeah, I really like this song. Like, it's real good. It's something. It's like a transition song. Like from if you a fan of Victor Money, Victor Moan, you can see it's like a transition. Like I think everybody would love this one.
All right, I'm gonna slip in one last question. This last question is: do you have any advice for any up and coming artists anywhere that you would like to tell them?
Yeah, just be you. Don't try to be nobody else. Just stay in your own lane, because nobody could be you better than you. And that's what how you'll succeed. Just do you.
And ladies and gentlemen, after he said that, he's going to show you what he does. He's going to perform. I see he had just removed the glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, you better talk to him. I introduce to you Victor Money, Victor Moan. Fuck him up. Haoommm.
I'ma hit the road, Jack. 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 Sipping on this cognac, niggas said I get it back and see the right. I'ma hit the road, Jack. Fingers ain't no coming back. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I know you gon' regret it when I'm gone. You gon' miss the smell of my cologne. You don't really wanna be alone. You wanna be with me because I'm on. You never gonna admit it when you wrong. I never been committed for this long. She like it when a nigga money loan. Always wanna give a nigga don't. Look at all the money that I blown. I'ma hit it one more time and then I'm gone. Play that single mom mode, that'll get you ahead. Never give a fuck about whoever's in your bed. Only give a fuck about the money in my hand. I remember niggas said I couldn't do it, but I can. I'm about to roll up, blow another grand. Flexing on the haters, pop a couple bands. Pull up in the Jaguar, nigga on a mission. Lighting up trees, and I ain't talking Christmas. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma hit the road, Jack. Sipping on this cognac, niggas said I get it back and see the right. I'ma hit the road, Jack. Fingers ain't no coming back. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'm playing for life, fuck being loyal. Nigga, cause these hoes ain't loyal. Ask Chris Brown here, tell you the same. Take the bitch back and you gon' have to charge her to the game. If the vibe ain't right, my advice, tune in. If I walk into her life, she gon' be choosing. Fuck once, now she wanna move in. I ain't tryna be with you, I hope it's no confusion. Never put shit past a bitch, a classy bitch. Now she giving up the ass and shit. You don't wanna be a whore, you just do it out of spite. Acting like you innocent, knowing you ain't right. Puppy love from the start, hate to see me winning. Rock bottom high, cheers to a new beginning. My looks is a fortune, image is everything. Plus I been getting money. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma hit the road, Jack. Sipping on this cognac, niggas said I get it back and see the right. I'ma hit the road, Jack. Two fingers ain't no coming back. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma hit the road, Jack. I'ma.
It's Haoommm after the show. Ladies and gentlemen, after Victor Money done told her to hit the road, ladies and gentlemen, you know we about to hit the road, Jack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you can find Victor Money.
Spotify, YouTube, all digital platforms, Pandora, everything. Heart Radio, Shazam, Amazon, everything. Whatever you listen to music at, that's where you can find me. Victor Money, talk to me.
And ladies and gentlemen, remember to talk to me. Haoommm!
Haoommm Radio. Haoommm Radio. But it's a podcast show.